I'm your host, Welcome93. You're joining me for My First Two Loves, Chapter 4, The Cheer Squad. Mason had been the only boy I'd liked for so long that I barely recognized my feelings for Noah at first. If you asked me back then, I would have said there's no way a person could fall for two people at once. Of course I was wrong. There's a lot about Noah Harris that you don't know. Like what? What's the best way to put this? Trash. I was going to say complicated. He's been in juvie since freshman year. Ever since, well, no one really knows what happened. But they say he was robbing Mason's house. That sounds completely ridiculous. He didn't seem like a hardened criminal. Oh, sweet Emma. If only we could be all as blissfully naive as you. But, from what I've heard, that's just the tip of the iceberg. I also heard he got shot. Oh, this is how it unfolds. I heard he got sent to solitary for ripping the guy's nose ring out of his face, and then won a fight against 4 guards with a toilet seat. And then, he stole this piece of metal from the machine shop and used it to carve an escape tunnel hidden behind a poster. Wait, I'll stare at Iris. But it's possible that's just a rumor. I haven't heard any of that stuff. You alright, Emma? Was he threatening you? Yes, threatening me with his good looks and charm. Actually, he's surprisingly sweet. My cousin once thought tigers at the zoo looked sweet. Then she jumped down to the enclosure. Oh! And did Harambe run in and go, ooh, 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 I will protect you. And then, the zoo suddenly spawned a bunch of Planet of the Apes people, and they were like, oh, yeah, I miss her. You mean... She moved to Boston. Also, she got banned from the zoo, but I'm pretty sure those things are unrelated. Iris, what did I tell you about speaking? I mean, Iris immediately went quiet, wilting under Lauren's glare. Lauren turned her sights on me, next with a smirk. Isn't it a little weird that you don't know anything about Noah? I mean, is your brain even more dysfunctional than I thought? But back then, really? 3 years ago. Emma, you're not gonna believe what they're saying about the new guy on the football team. Earth, Emma, what's wrong? I barely register what Ava was saying as I read the text from my dad over and over. Emma, I need you to call me right away. Your mother's surgery didn't go as planned. She had an unexpected reaction to the anesthesia. Please call as soon as possible. I'm so sorry. Not typically you don't go, I'm so sorry on the phone, but I think I have to call my dad. Maybe the rumors aren't true. You were basically a zombie for most of freshman year, right? Freshman year. That was when my mom died. What? You didn't know, or you didn't care to know? I mean, how was I supposed to know that? Want some free advice, Lauren? Think fast, then talk. Or think first, then talk. Might work out better than the other way around. I better get to class. I'll see you guys at practice. As Lauren hightailed it into the building, Ava wrapped me up in a side hug. You okay? Yeah. Thanks for having my back. What's her problem, anyway? Well, since you were gone all summer, we hung out a lot. She's actually a super talented cheerleader, but she has a lot of personal growth to do. She wants to be, vice captain of the team and Ava's best friend. Well, now I'm back, and those jobs are taking. Exactly. You realize you can have more than one best friend, right? It was clear Lauren needed a wake-up call before things got any worse. Luckily, my chance was coming later that day. After school, we gathered for cheer practice by the track that surrounded the football field. I have to say, I love a man in uniform. Well, in that case, I really hope I make it into the Air Force Academy. I should have looked away then, but for some godforsaken reason I didn't. They shared a long, lingering kiss. At least Mason seemed happy, until... Hey. What are you doing here? Team still needs a QB, right? Actually, that spot's taken. Until someone better comes along. I wouldn't mind watching you out there. What? You just... Oh my god. High school. It's all coming back to me now. She flashed a smug smile as she flirted with Noah, trying to gauge my reaction. Was she really this petty? Ava must have noticed too, because as the guys headed off to join the rest of the team, she came out and whispered to me. Emma, why didn't you tell me you liked Noah? Mother... Really? What? Okay, he's kinda cute. I knew it. Best friend ESB strikes again. Really? Well, let's go ahead and test that. What are my feelings towards Mason? And I just so happen to know the perfect way to get his attention. Remember the down and dirty routine from sophomore year? We almost got expelled for that. Principal Jennings called it NC-17. Exactly. You in? The thing Ava didn't realize about the routine was both guys would be watching me. Noah and Mason. I mean... Okay. Okay, team, get over here. Tony, cue up Forbidden Pleasures by Haley Rose. On it, we're doing the down and dirty routine. You know it's banned, right? Sit and watch if you're too scared to join in. I just wanted to make sure that you're still comfortable with some of the moves, now that you have a boyfriend and all. I'm sure he'll like the show. And if he gets a little jealous too, maybe that's a bonus. Tony plugged her phone into the PA system, and the music began to blare throughout the stadium. Everyone at the school knew that the opening riff and the dance routine they went with. Within seconds, football practice had ground to a halt, and all eyes were on us. No way, they wouldn't. Why did everyone stop running? Just watch and learn. Okay, Chad. Let's have some fun. I let the music flow through me. As I began to sway, I realized how much tension I'd been carrying inside me since I found out about Mason and Ava. Now I was like a mattress spring bouncing back to life after being sat on. Jump, pom-poms out, jot out the hip, and... I guess high kick? I don't know. I kicked my leg, bringing my foot up higher than my hand. Wow, she's flexible, if you know what I mean. I think you mean impressive. Trust me, Emma doesn't need you watching out for her. Though I could barely make out the words, the thought of the boys talking about me gave me a thrill. I could have sworn even Ava was checking me out. Way to work it, Emma. Don't let up now. As the boys watched, we hit the next beat of the routine and struck a pose. Sweet, sexy, dorky. We're going for sexy here, so... I bent over and struck a seductive pose, showing off my, assets. Bro, when did Emma get so hot? Is she single? I doubt she's interested, Chad. How would you know? I just do. You don't know shit. From there, the routine got interesting. There was plenty of skirt lifting, ear flashing, winking. It was a lot. Okay, girls, banking in 3, 2, 1. We shifted into position, and I realized I was about to give Lauren a spank. I'm gonna do it hard. I smacked her behind so hard my palm stung a little. Hey! Relax, it's part of the routine. The whole thing was provocative, sexy, scandalous. Yep, that's what these kids are into nowadays. But for us, it was mostly just fun. The team can't take their eyes off us. And now for the best part. Pick your favorite person in the audience and blow them a kiss. I looked over at the football players and locked eyes with... Oh, let me guess this will make Mason jealous. I locked eyes with Noah and blew him a kiss. He smiled back at me, and with a look in his eyes that I couldn't quite decipher. Finally, the song came to an end, and the team collapsed to the ground exhausted. How do you feel now? Alive. You put on a racy show for the football team. Alive is good. Even I have to admit that kicked ass. Yeah, it kicked yours specifically. But I'm tired. Can we go home now? Not even close. Practice is just getting started. We spent the next hour running through the usual routine. Remember, girls, knees up. We want to be ready for the cheer exhibition in a few weeks. I could see that Ava meant about Lauren being a natural. She was just lazy, but she still made it all look easy. I almost didn't notice when my phone beeped. Emma, sister emergency. I need your help. Obi-Wan, you're my only hope. Uh-oh, what's wrong with Mackenzie? Oh my god. 10 minutes. 10 bloody minutes. Without further ado, thanks for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And down in the description below, links to social media, Discord, and if you'd like to support me and my content. Without further ado, catch y'all later. Peace!